Charlie, freeze.
This chipmunk used to run away from everyone in the yard until one day he chose one single person and just stopped hiding. He came for snacks so confidently that it seemed like it's all he needed, but then one day he didn't even touch the nuts, and everyone realized these relationships were no longer just about food. Before that, Charlie would jump up and chase anyone away who showed up in the yard. Now out of everyone, he goes only to Boreana, and it all started with just a simple attempt to say hello. So in her parents' yard, he'd flash between the bushes and just rush away. But Boreana came out for a few days in a row and tossed him a nut. Then she just sat on the step and waited. He'd grab the nut and dive under the porch, but each time he'd hang around a little longer. Gradually, he started coming closer, and one day he even took a peanut right out of her hand. And from then on, he knew exactly who she was. The moment he heard Boreana's footsteps, he'd come right out. But if it was anyone else from the family, he'd scurry back under the porch. And once another snack lover showed up, well, Charlie's behavior changed noticeably. So that lover of snacks turned out to be another chipmunk, Buddy. He came into the yard because he saw Charlie come up to a person. And then it turned out that Charlie was not only the most obedient chipmunk, but also the most jealous one. You know, while Charlie was out there showing off his new tricks, like freeze when he had a nut,
Freeze.
or wait and go,
Charlie! Wait. Go! Wait!
Buddy just crept closer and tried to get a treat too. And when the owner gave treats to Buddy first, you could see Charlie just freeze up with jealousy, like he was about to cry. But eventually that passed, and it just became clear that there was a lot more human-like in Charlie than anyone would have thought. Sometimes Charlie just seems to forget all about the snacks. You know, at first, Boreana thought he was coming over, maybe waiting for some special treat, but it turned out to be a lot simpler than that. One quiet evening, Boreana just put the camera down on the step and stepped out of the frame. And Charlie came up by himself. He just sat there right next to the camera, didn't even reach for the nut that was lying right by his paws. They just kind of looked out into the yard together. And in that moment, it was really clear that what mattered to him wasn't the treat at all. He just wanted the company. Charlie used to hide from everyone, but in the end, he chose one person, Boreana. And you know, in the previous video, it was the opposite. There was this pit bull, Tubbs, and people thought she was dangerous. But eventually, whole families started coming just to see her.